I'd like some berries. Do you have some berries? Very good.
So I got a request for using some colors from the Renaissance palette from Anastasia Beverly Hills, and then later, because I never got around to it, she reworded it and said she wanted a berry colored eye. So I went through my collection to find some shadows that I felt like would accomplish that sort of look. First thing I'm going to do is use the it's by Collection, it's Lasting Perfection Concealer, and I'm going to use that on my eyes. I don't know why my eyes are red. I've used something on them that irritates them. I've tried to cut back on my eyelash serum because that seems to make them sensitive. I don't know. So anyway, I'm going to use this today. I don't know if it's my eyeshadow primer, whether it's the eyeshadows that I'm using, whether it's me blending and exfoliating my eyelids. I don't know. But anyway, that's better already, right? We got those red lids covered up. So today is like July 6th. My makeup room has got great lighting, right? It's just hot as... It's like going and sitting in the attic, right? Remember when you were a kid and you had to go get something out of the attic and it was oppressive? All right. I'm going to go ahead and put my foundation on too. I want to do a glowy look, so I'm going to use this VDL Lumilayer Primer. Looks like this. I don't know where you get this. Heather sent it to me in one of the goodie boxes. And I like it. I'm going to use this Lumilayer primer, and then I'm going to use a foundation that I bought. I think I bought it back in the winter, and I bought the wrong color, but it's probably a right color now. And even though that's a luminous primer, I'm just putting it all over anyway. All right, and I'm going to use the Diorskin Forever Foundation in the color 30. And I'm going to put it on with a beauty blender. It sets up pretty, it's a long-lasting foundation and it sets up really fast. And so I recommend, if you need a long-lasting foundation and it's one of those that sets up really fast, work in one area at a time. Don't go in with your whole face. I guess. I don't know. I haven't got, when I first got it, I guess I was really inspired to make it work. So I took more time applying it so that it would look good, so that I wouldn't feel stupid. Because it really was the wrong color, and I have normal to dry skin. It's not ever oily. I can say that. My skin's never oily. And I seldom sweat, even when I go to the gym. And like I said before, I probably just don't work hard enough at the gym, right? Somebody asked me, was I still doing the e-salon? I am not still doing the e-salon. I have not done that since March when I did that demo of how I colored my own hair. I can't even find that video. But I think that was March, and I have not colored my hair since then. I've been doing really a low maintenance hair, right? The grays are coming in up top. You know, I wash, remember years ago, people would wash and set their hair or style it or whatever. I do that once or twice a week. Well, actually, yeah, once or twice, probably twice a week. And, you know, just touch up the wrinkles, the bed head, re-zhuzh it in the morning. All right. I think I got a pretty smooth application. I think this is a hard foundation to work with. I'm going to put my little beauty blender and set it on top of its little cup. Let's see. I got asked about the stem cell mist. I'll have to do an interview with Christina from the Medi-Spa and let her explain what it is. I think it was originally derived to apply topically to HIV patients because they look so hollow, and it plumps their skin and makes them look healthier. That's what she said. And it's like a topical, I can't remember. Topical facelift, I don't know. Anyway, it's supposed to make your face look plumpy and be very hydrating. And it's a take-home follow-up treatment to use after you get a Sculplla facial. All right, let's begin with the eyeshadows. I'm going to take a berry colored shadow from this palette. This is what it looks like. Heather sent this to me. I'm going to take a fluffy brush. This is it looks E35. And then I'm going to take a clean brush to follow up with. I'm going to go straight into this with the tips of my brush and start gently buffing in a circular motion. I'm going to do a very blown out berry color on the brow bone. This is where you would normally put your transition color. This is my version of what I think a pretty berry eye would look like. This is how I would go about doing one. I was looking through some Instagram pictures of berry eyes, and I came across the Pretty Little Girl. I don't know what her name is. She's from Pretty Little Liars. We used to call them Pretty Little Dirties, I think. Dirty Little Pretties. I don't know. Anyway, you remember that series? It's a teenage series. It may still be on. I don't know. And A used to send them text all at once on their phones. Anyway, whoever the dark-headed chick is that's so pretty. I'll put her name right here. Had a really pretty berry eye. And so that was inspirational to me. I think she has blue eyes and dark hair. Okay, I haven't had to come back in with a clean brush. This buffs out pretty good on its own. I tried wearing the dark color on my lid too yesterday. And I didn't think it looked very good. My eyes are so deep set that it just made me look like I had holes in my face. So today I'm not going to do it that way. Today I'm going to take a lighter color on my lid. I do not know which one. I'm going to go in with this one. This one is called cannot see it. I'll put the name of it. I'll put the name of it right here. Anyway, I'm going to go in from this the Golden State of Mind and put one of these shimmery shadows on my lid. That's much better. Yesterday I did, you know, I carried the berry color down on my lid, and like I said, I just looked like I had two holes in my face. I think I knew subconsciously that I looked bad because I didn't even vlog on the way to work yesterday. All right. Here's a good one. This one's called Sculplla, and this is from this palette. This is the Saharan by Juvia, and the color is Fiula. I'm gonna put that in the outer corner, and it's a little shimmery. I'm building it up a little at a time. And I'm going to angle this shadow in an upward direction. I'm going to help get it going in that direction with my under eye concealer. I'm going to carry it up. All right. Let's do the brows. I'm going to use my Tanya Crooks brow brush and draw the outline of the brow on the top. And comb comb these up. We'll fill in a little bit right here. And I'm going to use my Benefit 24-hour, what is it called? 24-hour brow setter, Benefit. And brush those brows up. I like them feathery. So I put some of that in and brush them up again. There we go. Brush those brows up. Has anyone seen that ad that's at the Laura Mercier counter of the girl with the really stand-up brows? They're really pretty. All right, now I'm going to take a brow pencil and draw a couple of hairs in the front. There. And that's it. I'm going to put some Nude eyeliner in my waterline. This is from Makeup Geek. Her full spectrum pencils. It was a collection that Pat bought me about 3 years ago, maybe 2 years ago, for our anniversary. All right. That's looking good. Now I'm going to highlight my brow bone. I'm going to take a Wayne Goss brush. I think it's an 06. I'm going to take this color right here, La Costa. It's from this palette. I know, you're not going to want to use all these different palettes to do this look. But what I would do is I would pull out, just go through your shadows and pull out some similar shadows to these that I'm using and put them all on your vanity and see which ones give you the look you're going for. And then the next time you know, and you can just put the rest of them up, right? But this time we're going to all right, I'm I'm also going to carry with this Wayne Goss brush. It's like a pencil brush. I think it's the 05. I'm going to take some of that same color that I used originally and run that on the bottom. A lot of you like a clean lower lash line. Yeah, you shouldn't throw out this look completely just because you don't like shadow on the bottom. This is just my interpretation of the berry eye. You just leave off the bottom if you don't like it. All right, now I'm going to do a black liner. I think it really contrasts pretty with the berry color shadow. I'm using my Tom Ford eye defining pen, and I'm going to stay close to the lash line. Try not to make a mess. I'm going to try not to make a mess. I'm going to stop. There's a... Oh, well, I can't see it now. There's an eyelash or something on here. Oh well, let's continue. Okay, I'm going to stop where I see that my waterline would go up. And that's where I'm going to begin bringing my wing out. Like that. All right. Taco's protecting the house, and I don't know what he's barking at. He probably doesn't know either. Okay, so I finished getting my liner on, and I curled my lashes, and I used the Tarte Camera Lashes Mascara. Now I'm going to use... Taco, stop it! The Maybelline Instant Age Rewind underneath my eyes. I'm going to use it even more generously than I normally do. Maybelline Instant Age Rewind, and the color I used is Brightener. I used this e.l.f. concealer brush. It's called the Flawless Concealer Brush. I'm going to blend out the edges of this so that it kind of blends seamlessly into the foundation. Down the center. All right. I do take a little bit across the top, like that. Now I'm going to set the under eyes with something different. This is Prep and Prime powder, MAC Prep and Prime from MAC. And I'm going to take that same brush And I'm gonna pack that powder underneath. These berry eyes look best if, I think, with a bright under eye. I'm going to use the But First Coffee by Bare Minerals. It's from the Nude collection. But First Coffee, Bare Minerals. All right. And I'm going to take my blush, my Real Techniques blush brush that I always use for bronzing. Like that. Then I'm going to take it across my nose, kind of line it up where it flares here. Then I'm going to use the NARS blush. I'm not going to use Torrid. I'm going to use Dolce Vita. It's this color. I'm going to put that on the apples of my cheeks. Like that. I want to do let's do a highlighter. I went back and I pulled out my Casey Holmes collab, the Spotlight palette in Pearl. It was a collaboration with Smashbox. And I'm going to use the pinkier one in the palette on my high cheekbones. And then I'm going to take a smaller brush. This one's from mybrushset.com, I think. I don't know. Something like that. They were very nice to let me pick out free brushes to do a review on. Back on my other channel. And I'm going to take the white that's in this, or the ivory color, on the end of this and get the end of my nose like that. And then go back and touch up this. And highlight my Cupid's bow. There we go. Now, I want to show you a berry lip that I've been enjoying. It can probably be created with anything, but I'm using this. This is the Revlon Balm Stain, and like I said before, we couldn't tell you the name because it wasn't a word we'd ever seen before. I don't know. It's 005 Crush, Beguin. Crush Beguin. Alright, So I'm gonna put that on first. It's very minty. It smells like peppermint. There's the Revlon product. I dabbed it off, and now I'm going to use this product. This is Patience Please. It's a Pro Longwear Lip Glass by MAC called Patience Please. I'm just going to put a tiny bit of that on. Need some on the top too. There we go. All right. I'm going to brush off the baking underneath my eyes. And then I'm going to take this setting spray. It's TonyMoly Luminous Goddess Aura Perfume Face Makeup Mist. So I'm going to pull my hair out of my face. And I have a fan, but it's in my kit. So there we go. How about a palette? All right, I'm going to take the Lumilayer on my beauty sponge. And I'm going to check and make sure I don't have any water droplet. Thank you for watching. I hope this helped with your berry eye look. I hope that you'll be able to coordinate, you'll be able to choose some of the shadows in your palette that you were asking me about to create this look. I hope you're all having a wonderful summer and that you're finding fun things to do so you can make some memories and look back on July with fondness. Oh, that was stupid. Oh well. Anyway, I'm going to give you some a better look at this makeup. I did not put any lashes on because my lash line is irritated, but I think some lashes would be pretty with this look, with the berry shadow as the backdrop to the lashes. I think black contrasts real pretty with the berry shadow.
Everything's gonna be alright.